right now that RLUSD is exploding. And I must admit that I believe this is going to take off in a way that no one could have predicted. There's so much insane stuff going on here, which is why I really wanted to get into Ripple's most recent acquisition, as I indicated in my previous video. This might totally change the course of events, not only for RLUSD, but also for all things pertaining to XRP and Ripple. But first, let's take a look at what's happening with the RLUSD stablecoin tracker. Really, it's been crazy minting. 10 million RLUSD appears, followed by 8 million, and then suddenly 22 million. In just 72 hours, 40 million RLUSD were produced. It reminds me of what Brad Garlinghouse gave us earlier this year, which makes it crazy to see. I've included the Bloomberg crypto clip here in case you missed it. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, believes that before the year is over, RLUSD will break into the top 5 stable currency. He is also placing large bets that the entire stablecoin market is on the verge of blowing up. Look at this, please. With the United States moving closer to clarity, what are the prospects for the next generation of stablecoins? Once more, I believe we're underestimating the potential magnitude of it. You know that market is worth roughly $230 billion today. According to some intelligent people, that might increase tenfold during the next 5 years. That's probably correct, in my opinion. The two top companies, Tether and USDC, are both well positioned to succeed in that market. At the conclusion of the previous year, Ripple introduced our own stable coin. Considering where we are at this time of year, that already surpasses our internal projections. Although we are still in our infancy, our objective is for the RLUSD Ripple stablecoin to rank among the top 5 in the market by the end of the year. And this year, I predict that the market as a whole will expand significantly. Can you tell me how long it takes you to get there? With whom are you teaming up? Are you forming any financial alliances to increase the recognition of RLUSD? Yes, without a doubt. In other words, new listings for all USD went online on a few international cryptocurrency exchanges today. Every time you try something new, it takes a moment to observe how it turns out by creating a sort of ripple effect. Thus, we are witnessing that event in real time. As I mentioned before, I'm quite happy to report that we're ahead of our Q1 forecast. We are therefore quite pleased with that development. They're all committed to making this happen, you see. There is no doubt about that. And to be honest, I'm rather certain that this entire rail acquisition is a major component of their overall strategy. Now, let's discuss numbers with RLUSD. We currently have 643 million in total supply, with the 24-hour volume having just reached 155 million. It has grown at an absolutely insane rate. Recall that we were relaxing at about $77.2 million at the beginning of this year. We are now effortlessly surpassing 642 million. In the past month alone, that is a 28.25% increase. The monthly transfer volume is an astounding $3.3 billion, representing an increase of over 20% as well. Currently, we have about 35,000 holders and roughly 4.6k active addresses per month. RLUSD, after all, is merely getting bigger and bigger. I am already aware of some of your thoughts. Yes, however, at the moment, it only runs on Ethereum. However, this is what you must have. In terms of stable coins and DeFi, Ethereum is now dominating the market. Yes, it makes perfect sense to begin there, but I promise you that in the future, things will move towards other platforms, such as the XRP ledger. And I don't mean years here when I say down the road. In all honesty, I believe that over the next months, a number of other networks will begin to receive far more activity than Ethereum. But take a moment to forget about RLUSD on RLUA. Let's examine how significant these past few weeks have been for RLUSD and Ripple. Jack McDonald is providing us with some updates. He is the SVP of stablecoins at Ripple and the CEO of Senator Custody. After RLUSD's June monthly independent attestation went up, he revealed that the cryptocurrency broke through the 550 million market cap barrier and was acquired by Alchemy Pay, PDA, XPH, and several other companies. As Ripple's reserves custody partner for RLUSD, BNY Global got on board. The worst part is that RLUSD recently received an A grade from bluechip.org, which puts it at the top of their stable coin rankings. Right now, DeFi is going completely crazy. The liquidity of RLUSD on RLUSD just hit $236 million net. Additionally, there are 312 million in supply, while 76 million are being borrowed. In a way, the DeFi community has become RLUSD's new best buddy. It is becoming a crazy hotspot for XRP and RLUSD. And what do you know? Since the drop of that EVM sidechain, XRP has been slaying it. I'm rather certain that's the reason they're investing heavily in ROUSD on Ethereum. They seem to be creating the ideal cascade of events, that sidechain of the EVM. All of that delicious Ethereum value will be sucked straight back into the XRP ledger by this miraculous bridge. Let's now discuss this acquisition, which was somewhat of a huge deal when it happened on the 7th. What they said is as follows: we're acquiring Rail Financial today. By integrating Rail's great back office and virtual account skills into our global payment system, Ripple essentially becomes the undeniable king of crypto infrastructure and stablecoin payments. Here's the lowdown on this offer. Ripple recently spent $200 million to acquire Rail, and the goal here is to further dominate the stablecoin payments game. They claim that the most formidable stablecoin payment system the market has ever seen is created by combining Ripple and Rail. With this action, Ripple essentially solidifies its position as the undisputed heavyweight leader in the infrastructure for digital asset payments. Consider the benefits that Ripple already offers. They have an enormous payout network. Get this, they're killing it with the liquidity of digital assets. To maintain everything spotless and in compliance for their clients, they are operating with more than 60 licenses. Rail now dominates the market thanks to virtual accounts and a sophisticated automated back-office system that helps everything function flawlessly. But this is what really excites me. In essence, they are claiming that stable currencies are displacing more established forms of finance. We are the only ones capable of advancing stable coins and blockchain technology to the next level of international payments, especially with Rail on our side. Furthermore, one of the largest digital asset payment networks in the world is currently operated by Ripple. We're here to help anyone wherever move their money precisely when and where they need it, and this train acquisition just makes that clear. We're discussing stablecoin on and off ramps as well as significant asset flexibility right away. We're bringing the following to the table. Your clients won't have to manage cryptocurrency on their books. If you process stablecoin payments in and out of all the main corridors, think of them as USD payments. You have the freedom to manage various payment kinds with our third-party and treasury payments. Everything functions seamlessly on a single platform, whether you're handling internal treasury flows or processing payments for your clients. With payments across a wide range of digital assets including RAUSD, XRP and more, our premium digital asset liquidity has you covered. Additionally, even for those high-value transactions, we are discussing competitive pricing. Your clients can work with digital assets without the trouble of creating wallets on exchanges or specialized crypto bank accounts by using virtual accounts and collections. In essence, we're getting rid of all those irksome obstacles and operating difficulties. The integration is quite easy. Our infrastructure is always in motion. We're talking about using a single API to link you to a worldwide payment network around the clock every day of the year. We don't play around when it comes to enterprise-grade licensing and compliance. We have more than 60 licenses that meet the strictest requirements set by banking institutions. The fascinating part comes when you look at our network of financial partners. With our multi-bank network, we're talking about an entirely new degree of built-in backup and dependability, so you always have dependable worldwide coverage. The worst part is still to come. You get a real one-stop shop as a result. Blockchain technology can be easily integrated with conventional payment networks. Seize inexpensive liquidity for reliable cryptocurrencies and other digital assets, then securely store them all in one location. In the last 4 years, Rail has developed what is, in all honesty, the quickest method for using stable coins to settle international business payments. This isn't just a big talk.